first, we took our greed trail to the United States. Then we took it across the pond to Europe. Never mind the part where we started 4 different companies and fell flat on our face. But you get the idea. Then we came back to North America, which had nothing to do with our failures from Europe whatsoever, and did it all over again. Yes, I think it's safe to say we have laid a trail of greed. But it feels like we're missing a locale here. Perhaps we should go somewhere else. I guess that begs one obvious question. Who wants Chinese? How about a trip to China where we play our greed card yet again? Maybe. Well, too bad, because we're about to find out what happens when we do. Only this time with 100% more communism. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Get your tickets ready, because we're going to have some fun. Should probably play the good luck charm before we start. So, with that being said, all aboard, folks. Morgoth the Barbarian is back on the Railroad Tycoon 2 Express. Literally. Why the heck not? This game's pretty fun. But we are back with the Let's Play, where our goal is to make as much money as possible, because all that matters is greed. Yeah, baby! Okay. What is wrong with me? But I digress. And we'll allow it for this simulator. So for those that have seen this series before, you know what time it is. But for those who don't, long story short, we're trying to get as much money as possible. And we're using personal net wealth and book value, which is basically the value of all of our stuff. Plus whatever money we make in the stock market. We try to do the scenario goal to help our cause, and once we reach the current year, which, well, in this case, I guess it's the year before, since we're in 2026, so I'll allow it to slip one more year, whatever, call it a bonus. But anyways, we'll be starting in 1850. We're making it all the way to our current year, and whatever our amount is what we get. So, or with the highest whatever I see, I don't know. So, but that is our goal here. Now, we have done this challenge on 2 different maps, Central Europe and USA. But now it's time to go show Asia some love, and we're going to the China map. Oh, look at that. It conveniently starts us at 1850. Excellent. Okay, and of course there's no AI, so we're going to see how much money we can make in China here. Of course, we'll set everything to expert. Since there's no AI, we're not giving ourselves any revenue modifiers whatsoever. So, let's see how much money we can make in China. Will we be just as successful, if not more so? Or will we not? Folks, let us succumb to the powers of communism. Oh, boy. Well, we're probably not making any money then, aren't we? Oh, well, I'm sure we'll be just fine. Anyways, let's get this party started. Okay. So, as I mentioned in the intro, we got to have book value and personal net wealth. But we got to make sure we complete what the game gives us in order to give us a little bit extra. So the way I've done it is basically this. Basically, if I get the gold or silver, I can multiply my amount. So here it's saying that we need to get 7 million or more of personal net wealth, that's convenient, within 35 years. So we got till 1885 to do that. If I get the bronze, well, whatever score we get stays there. For the silver, we need 20 million of personal net wealth by the same year. If we can get it, that I will double my score. For the gold, which will triple my score, I need 35 million And we need to establish a connection between Beijing and... Okay, brace yourselves because I am going to butcher half these pronunciations being an American, but... Jian. Okay, you feel free to call me out in the comment section, whatever you want on this, but whatever this city is called. So we got to connect the two of them. That's all I know. And again, 1885 is when we do this. We do this, we triple our score. And what happens if I just neglect this completely? My score gets cut in half. That is punishment for just completely ignoring this and just minding my own business. So, yeah. We're going to be doing this because it's conveniently there. So, and of course, we got to connect these two cities. So, I paused the game and let's see. Well, I know where Beijing is. It's literally right in front of us. Not like it's over here, but where's that other city? Hang on. Where's the city it wants us to connect to? Okay, it's not in Taiwan. There you are! Okay, so it wants us to connect from here to this tip thingy. Okay. Okay, so I'll focus on that first. It looks like if we start in Beijing, it's we connect Tianjin. Again, excuse my pronunciations. We'll have our first path, and so we just go this way through these mountains. And then we cross the Yangtze at Wuhan. Go through this valley right here. Make it to Nanning. We will eventually hit our target. Again, this city right here is what we need to connect Beijing to. Not Hong Kong, not Taiwan, not Shanghai. We'll get to them later in the game. This thing. Again, apologies for the lack of pronunciation. So, we might as well start in Beijing. I mean, these two cities look like they're pretty good, and Beijing's a huge city. So, oh, there's only one thing to call this. There's only one. We're in China. We gotta do this. Yeah! Oh, hell, communism, baby. Of course, we're maxing out the player investment and outside investment, so there you go. So we got 1.1 million to spend. Where are we at right now? Yeah, see, we're Mao Zedong. We gotta be the communists. 100 grand. Okay, so we got a little bit more to do. Let's see. I'm okay with William Strong. Yeah, well, I'm okay with William Strong. Okay. Works for me. So, let's get this party started here. Let's see. Realistically, I'm just only interested in connecting the two cities. I see all this grain over here, and that's fine. We'll get it later on. There's a cotton farm just barely to our north, though. Yeah, I'll leave it as is. I'm not sure what kind of things will show up in this map, by the way. So we'll keep our eyes peeled. Beijing is connected. Tianjin is connected. We'll put all of our buildings over here. I want to make sure we have enough money for 2 trains. I'm going to slowly start the simulator, and, well, only 1 train to select. Really? American seas in China? How dare you? I call shenanigans. It's not the communist way. Alright. 1 from both cities. Well, now that we've got some extra money here, I suppose I'll splurge on a saloon and a post office. Because why not? There we go. Okay, and we're off. I'll see if I can try to get as many shares as we can right out of the gate. This might take a little while here. Let's see, we got some grain, as I mentioned, so I probably should go to Jinan. There's a lot of grain silos over here, so that should help us out. I'm going to wait a little bit. Okay, there we go. First trains have shown up. Can we make it over there? Okay, the Yellow River is being kind of mean to me right now. Yeah, I think we're gonna... Well, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this train going this way to Zhengzhou. So we'll cross the yellow over there. Oh, cool! 400k, I like money. We like money in this game. I mean, it's not the communist way, but whatever! We'll pretend it is. We'll make them do it. Oh, I should have done that. We'll keep Communist National just to stick with the theme. Alright. We gotta go large. Alright, so we got this. We're off to a good start so far. Okay, so that is all set. Now, this is tempting. You know, I gotta do this, but we're gonna need to wait a little bit. I can't buy any more stock here. I was hoping to get one more share out of this, but I guess not. Whatever. Alright, year one is complete. And we're stuck. Okay, whatever. Whoa, whoa, that is bulldozing. I don't think I want to do that. Hold on. If I did this, we get this cotton farm. Okay, it's a cost game. If I did this, I get the cotton farm too. That's down here. And we got textile mills everywhere. Well, 2 out of the 3, but we can always send goods to Beijing. That's pretty obvious. No, I can't pass that up, so we'll do it. Gotta give some room for a train, and that should work. We will get the warehouse shortly. Actually, we'll kind of make this more of a hub here. I don't have enough for that yet, but if we... just get the warehouse, okay. I want a roundhouse for this. Oh, there we go. The more shares we can get right out of the gate, the better. We're making good money early on, so I'm not worried. Alright. Jesus, too. I am thinking how I want to do this. So I don't want to bring both to Jinan. I'm going to spread it out a little bit. You know what? I think we'll do both. Alright, I changed my mind. Perfect. There you go. Alright. I do see some bakeries over in Tangshan, so we'll stop by there in a minute. Alright. I'm actually going to issue some... Well, the less I can issue, the better, and we're making some good money. So I'll be patient. I'll be patient. I just want a roundhouse over here. Oh, see, look at that. We made a ton of money there. Nice. Go. Alright, give it a minute here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have enough purchasing power for another share, but that's okay. Actually, if we move it one over, we can just get away with doing a medium station. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Okay, perfect. Yep. Okay, we're not ready yet. Okay, so there we go. Now we're ready. So what I'm going to do now, if our trains go over here, we need another passenger rail to start there. Okay. So now we're doing good. Nice. Stock split. Look at that. We're already off to a good start. 300K. That's not bad. All right. So now I want the grain train from Tangshan to Shenzhen. Jinan over here. Excuse me. So that one's all set. And then... that'll work. Perfect. Overload the granary. Now, I'm more focused on going south than I am north. What does ports do? 1 logs. Okay, I'm just wondering. I'm more concerned about going south than I am north. Although, it looks like there's plenty over here. I guess the decision to make here is, do we go for our destination that we set out earlier, or do we hold off a little? Let's just get it out of the way with. So we're going to need to cross the Yun. And then the Yellow River over here to get the Zhao. That plus Wuhan's offering us 400K, and I said we'd go that way to get across the Yangtze. So there's that. Alright. Oop. So I'm not expecting more expansion. We'll just buy some more shares here. Normal. Hopefully it's not terrible. It looks like we're about to have a lot of money come in. A lot of it. Alright, so I'll give it some moment here. There we go. Okay. So now we gotta cross the Yun. We'll cross it over here. And this is just a straight path. I think I want to cross it right here. Oh! Dang you. Why is there a huge grade? Of course, it's got to be connected to our trains. So we can get up to here. But I would prefer to avoid this little thing over here. Plus, if I'm gonna, when I'm eventually go down the yellow towards Zinan and all the other places west, I probably should stay along the riverbed. So we'll just do that for right now. Alright, Xiamen wants to give somebody 300K to connect to it. I like that. as many shares as we can here so I don't have to buy as many. We've already got a quarter of our company controlled. Good. Good, good, good. I was told competition was bad. Okay, so... Ah, that works brilliantly. I just need a little bit more in funds, and we're good. Ah, there we go. Asking you shall receive. Excellent! We've already made it to Zhangzhou, and we've crossed the Yellow River as a bonus. 2 for the price of 1. You gotta love to see it. Alright, that should be good. I'll give this a roundhouse too. Yep, I will give this a roundhouse since it's kind of a wayward stop. I'm only gonna have one train go that way for right now. We'll have the other 2 kind of go in different directions, but I don't think well, okay, we'll have 2. There's a method to my madness. Okay, so let's see. That works. Ah, sweet. We got some cotton farms sitting right in front of us, so Wuhan would be next. We're just gonna keep pushing. Strategically, that works. We don't have the money for it, but that works. Okay. And then Wuhan would give us 400K once we connect to it. Excellent. Look at that, we're already up to 1 million. And I didn't even have to do anything. Yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Not worried about the dividend right now. It's not kind of a, not really, you know, needed. You know what? Give me this guy. I want to keep my fuel costs down. I agree. Keep our fuel costs down. There's no shame in that. Alright. I think we have enough now to hit Wuhan up. And let's see. Ah, I need a bigger. Ah, it won't let me do a big one. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. So the river, well, we're going to need to cross the Yellow there. So, Yangtze there. So that works. It's just, I wasn't expecting to put the station here. I was expecting to put it more here than anything else. But that's okay if we... less for our trains to travel anyway, so... there's that. And then from Wuhan, we're just heading down into this valley over here. Are we heading to prosperity? Whatever. I'm willing to go that far for right now, but we'll leave it as is. Okay. Come on, game. Give me some money here. Work with me. There we go. I need at least 200K, though. There we go. Now we're talking. And Wuhan will pitch in 400, so... there we go. Wuhan gives us our 400K that we're looking for, and we're there. Hey, I love it. I think for this one, well, yeah, let's do that. All right, there we go. Shiny new train. Excellent. We got some stuff over here we can deal with, so there's that. But I want this sheep farm in Yay Yang. I feel like that would be a little bit better. Okay. Why am I always finding myself doing large stations? That's kind of weird. Fine. Alright. Alright, we just keep making money here. Nice. Now we're up to 1.6 and climbing. We're doing great. Sure, I'll spend 21K to get them. Cheaper engines, more passenger revenue. We're doing good. Alright. And then we need a warehouse for the sheep. These trains are taking a while, but they've got to cover a huge distance, so I can understand the issue there. More. I'll do 2 from Yongyang here. As far as I'm willing to go. And because we got cities close together, I'll start one from there, and that should work. Okay. Make it more local. There we go. And then how much sheep wool do we have? 2. Okay. Go. That has all been hooked up, and we're good. And I see Changsha would be next with this coal mine. Okay, that's not bad. But we've got some other fun stuff over here, so maybe we should take advantage of that first, and then push south. Yeah, that might be a better idea. So we'll build a medium station over here. Since it's in the middle, we'll do this. And I'll build the warehouse over here. Can we get both cotton farms with a large station? We can. Okay. I'll just build a simple warehouse here. Okay, so we got cotton over here. Cattle and wool over here. That's how it works. So, not bad. Yes, go in prosperity. I love that. I know there are other places that really... See, it's tempting to go east towards Shanghai from here, but let's just get to the 2 gold cities, and then we'll figure out how to get the rest of the country linked up. That's kind of how I'm going to play it. So... where would be a bit more beneficial to send this to? Yang actually needs both. 2.2! We're getting very close to bronze already, and I didn't even have to break too much of a sweat. I feel like this cotton should go over here and over here. I got it. Alright, I know how I'm gonna do this. We'll send 1 cotton to Zhangzhou, 1 to Wuhan. And then we'll send the goods on both. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. How is everything looking over here from a grain standpoint? Oh my goodness, we have too much grain. Yeah. Oh, you do have a granary over there and one in Wuhan, so sure. I forget. Early game, it really doesn't matter too much. Oops. I don't even know if... Hold on. Oh, it does have both! Excellent! And I think Wuhan has both too, yeah. Alright. Actually, we don't even need to send this to Jinan. I'll send this to... I think I already have something going to Tianjin, right? No, Beijing. Okay, that's even better. We can clear the deck there. And if we send one to Wuhan, but it makes a stop in Yuyang, that'll work. Okay. Nice. Oh, nothing says communism by buying up industry, so I might as well see if there's any to buy up. Why not? It's for the people. You don't like it, too bad. Yeah, see, we're a booming economy. Why? Because we do everything for the people. That's why. That's how we roll. Hey! That's not supposed to happen! Bruh. I didn't say you could do that. Alright, let's just go to Changsa, whatever this is called. Again, apologies if I butcher any names. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like doing raw coal. I really don't, because eventually the game will say you can't ship raw coal to cities, and then I'll completely forget, knowing me. I would rather they just go to an steel mill and be done with it. Clearly we don't have any steel mills. It's way too early for that. Same goes for raw iron, too, but you get the idea. So... it won't even matter in the first place, so... oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... yeah, it will. Okay, I need a large if I want to make this a city. Okay, I need it. I need the extra little bit here. Okay. Not that one. Guess this one. Okay. Start one from here. And it'll just go all the way up there. I don't want it to go too far. Okay. Pyongyang is next. And then Nanning, and then bingo. Even though... okay, so we'll be using those from now on. Zhenjing has... oh, there's a fourth house hiding behind the name. Okay, it is a town. This is now the difficult part, because I got hills I gotta maneuver through. I'm gonna try to go through this chasm here, and then that'll work. It should work, I imagine, so... I don't think I need a grid tool. I can... as long as I can visibly... oh, okay, I do need a grid tool. Alright, as long as I can swing... I'm able to swing around through here, that should work. I hate the city. Everything is just so spread out that I can barely get anything. I can get the cattle farm, but that's about as far as I go. Because it's standing right next to mountains, I'll give it a the roundhouse. Actually, I'm not going to even bring it that far south. There's, like, hardly anything here. So, where was the other one I just did? Right there. That's about as far as... Changsha's is about as far as I go. The rest of the trains can stay put. Unless I have it designated for... Oh, there we go. You can go down that far. I'll allow it, but I'm not going to do too much. Will do. Okay, so now we're going to switch over to Iron Dukes. I'm not going to switch my whole fleet over. I'm too lazy, I think. There we go. And then the cattle can go to Yu Yang. I was hoping they would have their own cattle farm over there. Shantao's offering 300k. Okay. You're down here near the coast, right? Yep. Yep, next to another city that's offering money. Okay. I don't know where to send this cattle to. Yang? Oh, I got it. Perfect. Oop. Bingo. Okay, there we go. Actually, the wheel's not really required, so I'll just do that. Okay. So now, if I could go into this valley over here... Alright, I'm okay with 4 2s. We just gotta use eyesight over here. Oh, I don't like that 6-3. I might not have much of a choice. I mean, I would be okay with that. I just need to know where I'm coming out of. Okay. I think you're good, right? I think we're okay. We're fine. We're fine. Rain style in my path. Oh, that was easier than I thought it would be. Now I can just do that. Okay. Put a large station over Nanning. We have to give it everything because the distance is just so far. And we'll probably just do like one line between the two. So... I mean, that works. We'll have it start in Henyang. Works for me. Because we're going to end up over here. And then I wouldn't be surprised if I could use the coast to get to Guangzhou and Hong Kong, as well as our cities that are offering us money. It's kind of like a coastal loop thing. We'll eventually link up in Shanghai and stuff. Yes! We are splitting. The revenue is going through the roof. I know I have neglected our stock market adventures here. That should work. And now we're going to finish our gold here. Oop. Hang on. Hang on. We got a little bit of a turbulence over here. And a sugar farm, too. The game said to connect this city, and do that we shall. There we go. We did it. We did it, everyone. So we've completed that part of our meddling. Excellent. Let's send this all the way as far north as Wuhan, and that's it. And then same route, but we're going to stop it at Nanning. That'll be added on to later on. Okay, excellent. Oh, we even got a wool farm over here. I'm going to sing that to Changsha. That'll work. We got plenty of things along our route, too, so it's not for nothing. Where was it? Yeah, with you. There we go. Wow, couldn't do that again even if I tried. Okay. Ooh, it's letting us get both. I like that. Probably need one of those, actually. Well, Nanning has both, so that is very tempting. Sold. Done. The coal, again, I don't feel comfortable just sending it raw because I'll forget later on when the game tells me to do that. But hey, so be it. Okay. So we've accomplished what we needed to here, just so we're clear. I think it's the B button, right? No. First off, save your game. Always save your game. It's like the most basic thing. Yep, we connected both, so we're good. So we completed that. Now we just need to get 35 million worth of money. We're already at 5. So now, while I'm not overly concerned about the dividend, I'm going to just leave it as is. Awesome. Oh, I gotta sign this guy. Yeah, sure. I like turnaround time for right now. Or do we go George Pullman? We'll keep it. I don't need any more additional costs. So, we got what we needed here. Now the question is, where do we go from here? There is so much of the country we can explore, it's not even funny here. What the heck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Make a note that there is plenty of grain over in Chengdu. And also, we're no longer in prosperity. Oh, dear. Okay, so there's several things we can do here. I think probably the easiest thing to do would go for Shanghai. My only question is from what angle are we going to approach it from? And I think this way could be one, and then we can move up here. So we can give kind of like a Beijing-Shanghai connection. There's also this too. We've got Mongolia over here. We've got the far west, which we'll deal with some other time. We've got the coast. Hong Kong. These areas are offering money. Yes, we can skip over to Taiwan if we want to. I mean, they're not communists, so we got to fix that. Aha! And then there's that. Okay, and then we have that. Finally have our first steel mill. So I think this is a good jumping off point. Where was it again? Aha! There it is. There you are. Our first steel mill. I said we didn't have any just yet. Now we do. And look at that. Our station has it. So if we give it coal and iron, we can help ourselves with some steel revenue. But I mean, we have coal. I don't know where we find iron. So I think first things first, I'm going to save our game. Always save your game. And then second, we'll try to figure out where I want to go. Do we go west to Shanghai? Do we go north to Dalan? And the ports that sit there. That probably might be something useful to have. Do we go towards Mongolia? I don't think we should go towards Mongolia. Do we go to this grain hub, apparently? That is seriously a lot of grain. Oh, my God. Probably not also because mountains. Do we go on the coast? Do we illegally invade Taiwan? Jerks. Who knows? We got a lot to do, and we still got, we're 7 years into the game. And we got 28 years to get us the personal net wealth we need, because that's really all I care about. I mean, we're at 5.5 million and climbing, so that's all we care about. So that's it for me here on episode number 1. So thank y'all for watching. You know what buttons to hit, and I will see you at the next stop as we begin our new series. Peace out, y'all.